Hello and welcome back to Kinlaig. Right, we are straight into the business by chopping down some more trees. We do have some of the shorter, well I say shorter than these new trees sizes cut, and yeah, I think one's right there actually. Because this one's a mess. I don't know, this one I think I'm going to try and load it into the trailer, like, or even on here but on its own, or at the end or something, because it's a bloody mess. I don't want to chop it into small bits because it's just annoying. This though, yeah, I still don't understand why this, but again, I have a few episodes that have been sort of batch recorded, so I might have an answer to it after a time of why this is different now. I don't know, maybe it's just something you can't do with a chainsaw anymore, which is fine, I understand. But okay, 28 meters, so yeah, we do want to chop it in half, and then we'll just put half of it into the trailer, but we still have this other bit over there that's got the top part of the tree that's a bit annoying, but that's fine. That's alright. So there's one side of the tree, and there is the other there, so say about here is about halfway. We shall see. This is good guesswork, because I don't really care, and it doesn't really matter. 15 and 13. Hey, that's pretty good. That is pretty bang on, I would say. Right, let's get in here and see. One thing I've noticed is that it's got this sort of like, this trailer has this thing, but I've tried to get into the tractor and like see if there's a way to bring it down, but unfortunately there's not. So I don't know if it's just for show or what, but that's fine. At least it's a thing. Right, let's get one strap down on here. I don't know what all that's about. Anyways, let's get this in there, because yeah, the sooner that we can sort of get as many trees in as possible to fill up the sawmill, the better, obviously. Because I don't mind logging, but this, I'm just a bit upset that we couldn't use the, you know, the proper logging kit, you know, the harvester for it all, because of whatever, I don't even know, there's no real reason why it wouldn't work, but because yeah, this does look a bit funny, but at this point it is just, it's for practical purposes, right? So it's not like it has to be a, you know, it's not like we're doing proper logging or anything with, you know, with all the necessary kit. But this is fine for now. At least we are doing some logging. I guess what is proper logging really? We're cutting down trees, putting them on a trailer and bringing them to the sawmill. That's pretty proper, I would say. It's just a bit of a funny way round of doing it, that's all. Right, is this one of them long ones? Because then we could put that in. Oh, maybe that's the other, yeah, that's the other half to that big tree. Yeah, fine. Might as well put it in, if I've got it there, I think. Yep, there we go. Brilliant. Shame we can't trim the branches, but again, it doesn't matter. I think there might be some sort of, if we were, for example, if we weren't bringing them to be converted to something, I can't see, that's the only problem now. If we weren't bringing them to be converted to other things and we were just selling them, then we'd probably, that would be more of an issue. But as it stands, just to bring them to the sawmill for this, for what we're doing, I don't think it matters at all. The only issue I'm seeing is that we can't see very well what we're doing. But that's fine. A bit of blind logging, if you will, which is good fun. Keeps us honest and on our toes. Oh, have I got... what's going on here? Oh, is that one of the small ones? Ah, right, okay, that's fine. This one might be a bit of a funny load of trees, but it already is quite a funny load of trees, isn't it? But at least we'll have another load of trees going. That's the important bit. Oh, nope. What's happened there? Oh, I hate when it does that. It's even worse when you can't see where the problem really is. Oh, bugger. If it's sticking out the... Can I not get through there at all? Hello? Right, sorry about that. Had a bit of a situation with the disk drive where I just stopped my recording because we ran out of room. That's the trouble with batch recording on a small hard drive as well. is that it can be a bit precarious when you run out of room. As I was saying, though, yeah, I'll put something more official on the posts page to see what exactly is the deal when it comes to the next sort of episodes and all. Ideally, I mean, I might still be recording on this handheld PC, on this portable PC for a time until I can arrange things eventually later on down the line. But again, I will keep you up to date. Right, what an absolute mess. Right, that little piece will be annoying for now. Okay, I'm going to try and do this one a bit longer, just to see how it works. It's probably going to be like 16 meters, this piece. 14.9, it's alright. Okay, now enough rambling. What I'm going to do is I will get into the fent, and I'm going to fill up the trailer as much as I can with what's already cut, so that I can stop cutting down trees for a time, and just focus on loading up this trailer, because I think between the trees here, these two that I've just cut down, and maybe some of the bits that are left on the ground, if I put those all onto the trailer, then we should be good to take a pretty full load down to the sawmill. Alright, here we are at the sawmill, and I'll be honest, I can't believe we actually made it in one piece. I really can't believe that we actually didn't have a catastrophe en route. I am so incredibly surprised. Right, so what have we got in there now? 28,300. Put that in. Got another 20... Oh, what's... It's not good at all. There we go. 62. So that's pretty good. That's about 30,000. Is that how much we brought last time? Is it because we had such... Yeah, okay. Well, I suppose we brought... Technically, we brought more trees this way. But I think, yeah, we'll... Ah, it's just a bloody shame, is what that is. Yeah, I suppose we just need to let this crack on, to be honest. I really can't think of what else we can do. I'm not gonna be doing any more woodwork things. We can keep the trailer on sort of a long-term lease. That's fine. Since we have the sawmill on long-term lease, we might as well keep the trailer as well. We can do the odd bit of cutting and loading of trees here and there as we need. So yeah, it wouldn't make sense to get rid of it. That's cracking on. This is doing fine. We've got loads of fish in to do as well once it's nice out. We will hit a point where we can't produce any more, but hopefully by then we'll be able to sell some, because I think it's July. We're going to get so much cash in from those fish. That's silly. Wow, that's really good. The goat milk as well, especially versus wool. I know there's more goats in there that are of age to produce, but I have a feeling that I might be very tempted to just do goats. I know I mentioned that in the last episode. I didn't make a certain decision on it, but I think that is what shall happen. Now, where is the castle? Just want to see if something's happening here. No, we're still waiting. I reckon maybe in the next day might have a bit more information about that. But I really can't think, because I'm done with the wood for now, especially for January. February, I don't know. We might even just have a really quick January, depending on what needs to be done. Yeah, I think the sheep have. Yeah, I think we'll sell the sheep. We'll let them. Yeah, I'm very pleased I didn't shift them over. So I'm going to. I think someone called me cheap for not wanting to shift them over with the amount of hay they had, but it just didn't make sense to do it. So we'll let them produce as much wool as they can. Once they're out of food, then we'll sell them. We'll sell the barn. No, we might not need to sell the barn. We'll sell whatever we need to sell the property, because we do want the money in from that farm. But we will build more goat sheds for goats specifically, which is good. Very exciting. What was I going to check? All right, the cows. Right, our goats are just smashing it out, so we'll keep them round. The cows have so much food, so they'll be fine for quite some time. Our fuzzy cows. We've got little baby cows as well, so that's cute. But I can't think of anything else we really need to do. We could... Oh, Alistair's got a cultivating gig that we could look at, but... No more wood. No, not for now. Wood transport, no. Right, well, yeah, I don't think we'll do any contracts either, to be honest. We might end up passing through February quite quickly. Well, we'll stop into February and see how it is, but I think for now we'll head back to the farm. We'll keep this trailer on a bit of, as I say, a long-term lease, and then we can bring wood here as we need it. But oh right, you know what I've just remembered? Okay, we need to go to the farm, and then we can go over to the quarry and look at bringing water over there to start that production up as well. Alright, well, we are here at the shop because I realised that we're going to head to the quarry from here, but we do need a trailer. We do need a bowser for water if we're to do that. So I'm going to try and get water from the stream in the middle that runs down. It's sort of more of a stream. I don't really know. I know that there's not very much access to it. I think there's access to it on the far side here. And the quarry is here, I think. Yeah. So we'll have to drive round this way, try and fill it up somewhere here, and then drive to there if we can get there. We should be able to. I think this is a road here. So anyways, we'll try that, but we need to look at the options we have for trailers, which I was having a look, and I think the Bailey Bowser is the best option. Again, we don't need to buy it. We'll just do a long-term lease as well. But let's see what options we've got. For what? What would you need that for? Yeah, I suppose we can just keep everything the same, really. It doesn't matter too much. We'll get this changed over, sure. And yeah, that should be alright. 18,000, what is the options here? Ah, right, unrealistic. Yeah, no, we'll keep it 18,000, that should be fine. And we will lease it for that much. And as I say, it is just a nice long-term lease. So we can see how the quarry goes, because we know eventually we'll need those kind of things like stones and whatever else we can produce from the big stone blocks in the stone mason factory. I think it is a stone factory, something like that. Anyways, we will sort out the water situation. Now, actually, let's just drive down here. It's just a nice evening. So we'll take a nice little stroll down. In the hopes that maybe we can find a spot to fill up before we get there. But it seems unlikely, because I do remember having a look when we were at the other farm to get water for the cows, but this stone wall goes all the way down. But I think there's a bit of an... And this is only... I mean, I don't even know if it's going to actually work or not, because it might not be deep enough. to get water in. Hoping it is. But we shall see. Yeah, even here there's a fence on the left there, and you can't really get down on that side, nor here. Right, maybe there was a way on that side. I didn't check, but that's fine. I'm kind of surprised there's no water. There's no like water collection point on this map, considering that you would use it for a quarry. Oh, this is a bit of an opening here. It's very steep. There's a bit of a... Yeah, we could try here. Oh my word. Nope. This... Well, we're going to try, but normally you wouldn't. In such a bouncy area. God, I hope it's deep enough, though. Ah, brilliant. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, that is amazing. No faff. Just filled. Oh, really good, that. Right, we'll just take the... It's not there. It's the next one up, so we'll take a quick jaunt down. I don't think we've been down around that way, so I won't jump cut a time lapse or anything. We'll just drive it together. Just a nice little mosey, because if it is still being January still, like holiday time, we should still have some nice decorations in this small... I think it's like a small village or something. There's a few houses down here to the left, so... Oh yes, look at that. There's a tree and all. How lovely. Right, what is this? Welcome to Corbridge. Brilliant. Lovely Corbridges. Yeah, with the tree there and all. Got some houses down that way. We're going to go down this way, like stars and that on the houses. How decorative. Oh, that's just lovely. Love a little Corbridge. Look at that. Oh, how festive. Oh, that really is lovely. Really nice, that. I'm glad we went through Corbridge. Really nice. Here we are. Right. Okay. So, this is the quarry, which we have not yet leased, but we will. Yeah, right here. So we will lease this production. Long-term lease. Sounds good to me. So this is where we will be making big stones. Then, when the big stones have been produced, we'll take it to the stonemason. At which point we can make castle stones, which inevitably we're going to need. And roof shingles as well, which we will inevitably need as well. I don't think there's any other productions we can do. I think it is really just the castle. But if there is, then that would be brilliant, because then we can use a lot of that other wood we have. And a lot of the stones. Truly. Truly, so many stones. But that's fine. Right. Nope, we want our own productions, quarry, and activate. So we are officially running the quarry production. We've got 1 litre of big stones already. Happy days. That is really good. Oh, it only holds very little water, so I think we'll just keep this here for now. Because really we don't have much else on that we can do at the moment. Oh, we'll just get the lights off or end up with a flat battery. Lovely sunset coming in now. We saw the January sunrise coming. Now we've got this January sunset. Sunset for the whole month. It's quite good. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this all comes to be and how this all works out. I imagine that would be loading them here or something like that. It should be pretty good. Right, we can nip down to the farm. Bloody freezing. Maybe we'll go stand in with the cows here. Hello, warm cows. Hopefully they're doing fine. They got loads of straw in. They're producing manure. They've got loads of food still. 15 of them. Then we've got goats over here. Goats are doing well. We've got 16 of them, so they should produce another 16. At which point. When the goats produce, which it does say offspring in 3 months, that's handy little information there, then we can bring them to another barn that we build. Because yeah, I'm actually quite keen on goats being the primary sort of focus for our farm, especially if we have another barn right here. Because the money that we've paid for the barn and the goats it will pay off with goat milk. Don't know what we can do with the goat milk, though. If we can do something, then we should. With wool, we know exactly what that will be. It will wool to fabric, fabric to clothing. Clothing is grand money. Really quite good. But in this case, and we could even just sell the goat milk, really. But let's have a look. Probably a dairy of some kind, which there is not one. Right. Onion salt. Okay, so we could look at doing something with the onion. Oh, that's cool. Fried onion. Is that like the little crunchy onions, or is that like onion rings? Because that would be good too. Onion soup. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe onions will be a product that we do consistently. Because I was talking about changing that whole field over to grass, but maybe we should do onions in it instead. I don't know. We've got time to sort it out. We've got trees going on. We've got all sorts going on here. Just for reference, so how much is this production to buy if we were to buy it? Very much. Wow. Yes, I guess it is. Oh, is this the one that we passed on the way? Oh, it is. Yeah, it is. Right. Okay. It's just down the way. What's it called? It is called Broth and Kin. That's quite clever, I suppose. Family soup business since 1969. Happy days there. Right. I think that's it. I think we're all set. We might as well see off with the Quarry, because that's where we that's our latest sort of purchase. So that's very exciting. We've got water going in, and big stones eventually are coming out. As I said before, this may well be. This might be the last episode for a time, but I'd like to at least get, if possible, one more, if not two out, before sort of a bit of a short break, as I sort of sort things out travel-wise. So I will, keep you posted on that, but at least there are a few episodes going, and it's not the end of things, as I said. It's not like the last time, because that was really uncertain. This one, I'm a bit more confident that I'll be able to put out episodes more consistently, as I have been. Maybe not once a day, but maybe once every couple of days or so. Still, some content, so that's the important part, but we shall see. But at least, as I say, this is where this episode ends for today. The next time we see you will be in February. February will probably be a quick month. We'll probably just keep an eye on a few things and then pop into spring quite quickly so we can crack on with getting the onions in, because that is something I've wanted to do since we started the series. Very exciting. Right. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have done, cheeky thumbs up really does help out the channel. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Till the next one, though, please do take care. And bye for now.